Alright, hello everybody, Tutoring here. So today we're going to learn about combining like terms. I figured this would be a fun topic to go over, review, find some help on. So here is how we combine like terms. Now, there are three words we're going to pay attention to: coefficient, our constant, and term. So the word term, let's say we have 2x plus 3x plus 5, refers to all the values we have in this expression. As I always say, it's an expression, there's no equal sign. So in this case, 2x, we have this 2x, 3x, and 5 are all our terms. So terms, 2x, 3x, 5. Now here's where things differ. Our constant is basically our whole numbers, our integers, the values in the expression that stand alone. So in this case, 5 would be our constant. And coefficients, basically, our values when we have the number and the variable. So in this case, it's 2x and 3x. So we can write that, 2x, 3x. So in the expression of 2x plus 3x was 5, we know our coefficients are 2x and 3x, our constant is 5, and our terms are 2x, 3x, and 5. And we know this expression, when we combine like terms, it's not 10x, because we're doing 2 plus 3 plus 5 and just add x on there. We know that an integer and a coefficient are not the same. So we just add the coefficients together, keep the sole integer as is. We know 2 plus 3 is 5. The variable working with is x. So let's color code this 5x plus 5. Good. Or if you're reviewing this for an advanced algebra class, if your teacher says factor it out, we know that LCD is 5, or GCF, GCU, GCD, whichever term you use. 5. You take out a 5. We know 5x divided by 5 is just 1x, or x. And 5 divided by 5 is just 1. So 5 times x plus 1. This is just fancy stuff I'm doing at the end. You don't really gotta do that. 5x plus 5 is still good enough, so I'd say. So remember all of this. Let's do a few more examples. Let's just review. Actually, before you do a few more examples, let's just review some basics. So we know that 2a plus 3a, we used this one. 2a plus 10a, I guess. It's 2a plus 10a. Again, we know 10 plus 2 is just 12, 12a. That's combined like terms. And technically, we've already been combining like terms ever since we've learned how to do basic addition. Because, again, you're adding a number to a number, that's a like term. You're subtracting a number from a number, it's a like term. So something as complex as 333 plus 347, which will get us so just gotta just doing the math on paper. 700. No, that shouldn't be 700. Sorry, 680. My bad. 680. Made a little mistake there. Something as simple as 5 minus 4, which you know is 1. But now all we're doing is adding letters in here, but the concept is still the same. So if we have 333z plus 347z, it would be 680z. If it was 5c minus 4c, it would just be 1c, or just the letter c by itself is still good. And also, another common thing, if we are subtracting a coefficient by itself, so 2c minus 2c, we can write 0c, or just plain old 0 is good enough. So, fun stuff, of course, you know, more of a 0 property. 10c plus 0 still going to be 10c, because you're adding nothing. Same thing with subtraction, still be 10c minus 0 is still going to be 10c, because again, you're subtracting nothing. So now let's work through a few examples. Let's just take this all down. We have 3x plus 5x plus 2 plus 5. So again, sometimes the coefficients and integers will be separate, but other times they're not. And what I like to do when they're not is organize them from left to right using our PEMDAS of coefficients on the left and integers on the right. So we have 3x plus 5x plus 2 plus 5, because that makes simplifying our like terms easier. Our coefficients, let's do those in red, and our integer constants. Let's do those in orange. I'll say integer constants, they all mean the same thing really. So 3 plus 5 we know is 8. We're doing with x, 8x. 2 plus 5 we know is 7, right? So 8x plus 7. There we go. It's 8x plus 7. Not 15xx. No, none of that gobbledygook. Alright, I'm going to do this classic one. Pause on your own. Try to do this on your own. And we'll come back to it. Pause. Alright, you paused. Here we go. So I forgot this on the last one. Again, we have the terms of 3y, 2z, 5y, and negative 2z. And they're all coefficients, no constants in this one. So we're going to do our y's on the left, z's on the right. That's another good rule of thumb. They're all coefficients. Put them in alphabetical order, left to right. Use your alphabet. Again, if you're watching this video, you don't know your ABCs 1, 2, 3s, I don't know what to tell you. Well, another video from there, I guess. 3y plus 5y plus 2z minus 2z. Remember what I was saying earlier? Subtraction? You subtract the coefficient by itself, it's always going to be 0. So really we're just adding by 0 now. 3 plus 5, we know that's 8. 8y. Boom. If you want to put the plus 0 there, you're more than welcome to. One more. Okay, here's a big one. We have A, B, C, and D coefficients. We also have some constants, but they're all terms. What are these terms? We have 3a, 2b, negative 3c, 4a, 5b, negative 8c, 40, 15, 30. If we want to, we can further classify these terms in positives and negatives, and let's just do that. So our positives would be 3a, 2b, 4a, 5b, 40, 15, and 30. Negatives will be negative 3c, negative 8c. So now we really got to rearrange this left to right, coefficients to constants. So here we go. 3a plus 4a plus 2b plus 5b minus 8c plus 40 plus 15 plus 30. So with 5 we have 7a plus 7b minus 11c. Sorry, mistake here, my bad. Sorry, everybody's gonna step on my mistake. Minus 3c minus 8c, there we go. Plus 40. Okay, good, and then 45. So 7a plus 7b plus 7a plus 7b minus 11c plus 40 plus 45. You know what? I think just for redemption, let's try it. Let's do one more challenge. I think we can do this. Let's do 8a plus 20b minus 30c plus 50x plus 10 minus 40x minus 10b minus 2a. So again, let's get our coefficients all in one group, alphabetical order. 8a minus 10b, 20b minus 30c, 50x minus 40x. So everything we should have 4. Oh nope, minus 2a. With one sole coefficient, 10. We can further classify this in positives and negatives. So 8a, 20b, 50x, positives, negatives, minus 10b, minus 30c, minus 40x, minus 2a, negatives. Good. Okay, here, so let's do this all together. We have 2a's, 8a minus 2a, 8 minus 2 we know is 6a. So our b's, minus 10b plus 20b. When we write this down, we can use our commutative property. Switch the two values around, we get 20b minus 10b. 20 minus 10 we know is 10. So 6a minus 3 plus 6a plus 10b. Again, switch sides around. So b's. Now c. Oh, we have a lone c coefficient, net minus 30c. So A, B, C, and we have our x's. 50 minus 40 we know is 10, so plus 10x. And our coefficient of 10. And again, because this is a challenge, using whatever terminology you know, GCD, LCD, GCF, we can do that. So 2, take out 2, because that's a factor of 6, 10, and 30. 2 times 3a, because 6 divided by 2 is 3. Keep our a. 5b, 10 divided by 2 is 5. Keep the b. Minus 15c, 3 divided by 2 is 15, plus 5x, divided by 2 is 5, plus again 5. Again, 3, 5, 15, all those numbers together. Not really much of a common factor there is there. But that's all. Good stuff, good stuff. So with that said, that is combined like terms. Hopefully you know how to do it, whether you're just learning how to do it in middle school, whereas this is review for high school algebras, or college algebras, or college math. Maybe you got to teach your kid how to do this. As always, this is YA Tutoring. Link in bio for more. Thank you.